So, welcome to today's adventure. It is Saturday, September 29th, and it is very early. It's 5:24 a.m. And today we are going to attempt Mount Baldy. So, this should be fun. It is quite early. But I wanted to start early today because it does get crowded, so hopefully we get there at a good time. But we are just getting some energy drinks and protein bars to sustain us for the morning. So
bam,
yeah.
Bang.
Hopefully that helps because I got like 0 sleep last night. But yeah, so we'll see you on the trailhead. We're finally starting. It's now 7 a.m. but we're officially
An hour late. I'm just kidding.
well, yeah, we are officially an hour late because someone
that was me.
didn't want to wake up.
It's not that I didn't want to wake up, I fell back asleep.
Lies. But anyways, so we're on the trail. I'm already tired. Should be about 12 miles. I'm calculating 8 hours, but we'll see because I'm not mentally prepared for this. This is his first time summiting a mountain, so we'll see how long it takes us. But it's a pretty nice view. So.
Finishing this regardless,
Yeah.
however long it takes, we gotta do it.
Yeah. So I'm excited but nervous. So we'll see. Let's do this. Thought you were gonna jog.
Huh?
Thought you were gonna jog. Little baby jogs.
I believe we're only like 10 minutes in.
20. It's been about an hour? About an hour. I'm exhausted. Someone already got his shirt off. It's nice out, but once you start climbing, it's freaking hot.
It's a bit chilly.
Yeah. And then we got these cheaters over here skipping out, taking the ski lift.
It's called smart. Smart, but they don't work hard.
It's not even like that much. You maybe save yourself like a mile. It's not that much. But
it's more enjoyable then.
yeah, it's been nice. We've been under the shade most of the time. The sun is like barely coming out and hitting all the mountains. But yeah, that's not too bad. I think I'm adjusting so far.
Yeah, just taking our time. There's been about like 3-4 groups that are passed by us, but who cares?
I'm personally a slow hiker. I prefer to just take my time. I'm not in a rush. And I don't want to be like dying.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nope.
But anyways, just wanted to check in and say we're surviving so far. And we'll probably take a break soon and get some snacks because hungry.
I know. All I know is that once we get home, I'm gonna make a bunch of pancakes. Because that's what I'm saying. And some coffee.
We'll see. Alright. So until the next check-in. We are on our first official break and we just ate some snacks. Some delicious dried mangoes.
Delicious. Pasta does it right.
Yes. So I'm just trying to sit in the sun because my back is like all sweaty and it's making me cold. So I'm just trying to dry off. But we're gonna start our trail soon, which is that one up there. And pretty much after that, there's gonna be like a portion, and then we're gonna start Devil's Backbone. So we'll see how this one does.
We'll see.
Apparently, they don't recommend it if you're afraid of heights, but we're gonna see.
It's something I'm working on, so fuck it. Make the best out of life.
So we're almost there. Let's do this. Ah! We have made it to the beginning of Devil's Backbone.
It is cold up here.
It's quite windy. So there it is. We're about to do it.
There it is.
There's the sign for it.
Oh man.
So
Look at
are
that
you excited?
View, me? Fuck yeah.
I'm pretty excited.
Try to make a quick pop.
Yeah.
Go back down. Get some in and out.
Yeah, so it's a really nice view up here. And then there's this side. So, yeah. Catch you at the top. Wow, we made it. Honestly, that was the most challenging thing I've ever done. I was about ready to give up. Like, we were so close to the top, but I was done. Yeah.
I'm fucking cold. My legs hurt.
Yeah, it's been really, really windy, and the wind is super chilly. And this one didn't want to put his shirt back on because it's sweaty.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot more colder.
And yeah, so anyways, but we made it. We made it to the top. I am feeling extremely accomplished. How are you feeling?
I'll let you know when we go down. It's not over yet.
Yeah, it's not over yet, but I'm just so proud of us for making it to the top.
Being up here after almost quitting, me first quitting.
Yeah.
And then I just went with it because we went to the other summit, which was not the right one.
We almost went to the wrong peak, and then somebody was coming down and they were like, this isn't Baldy. So we were like, shit. And it was still like another, maybe like a mile and a half or something.
All the way up, yeah.
And we were like, thought we were so close. Yeah. So anyways, it was freaking tough. And I don't know if it's like the lack of sleep and lack of food. I was like ready to faint. I swear I thought I was gonna collapse. But we stopped. I got some food. And these things are a freaking lifesaver. These energy blocks. Yeah, highly recommend it. This one was like the best flavor. We had 3. This one is a salted watermelon. It was the best one. Yeah, this was the last one that we had. I brought 3. And so there was like 3 little blocks in each of them for us. Yeah, well, like 3 each. So they were a lifesaver. I highly recommend getting those if you're going on a big hike like this. Anyways, it has been quite the journey, and I'll show, once we decide to get up, I'll show the sign and the view. But we are just chilling here right now, just trying to get away from the wind. Yeah, the wind is freaking brutal up here. I was not expecting that, but I swear, like, there was times when it was probably 100 miles per hour, because it was like gonna knock me over. Yeah. So, anyways, that's it for now. Being in the wilderness. Got some nice potty views.
We got a dip dry.
You gotta shake it off. So, we are officially done with the hike, and we are rewarding ourselves with some delicious In-N-Out. He's
And
got 3.
Oh, hold on. Do the show. There you go.
3 by 3s. I just got a double. Or no, I think I just got a regular cheeseburger, but I got it with grilled onions. And some fries.
And some pink lemonade.
Yeah, that he's been drinking.
You make me sound like an alcoholic.
Every time, though, I order a drink, and he drinks it. Anyways, so that hike was brutal. It was so tough.
On the way back. Damn.
It was honestly like, no, for me it was on the way to the top. It was like the most brutal hike I've ever done, like the hardest I've done, and I've done some pretty intense hikes. Like this is my 3rd peak, so I think there was a lot of factors that played into that though. Like one was I was not mentally prepared for how windy it was gonna be.
I was super unexpected.
Yeah, and the wind was really cold. It was like the wind gusts were like crazy. Like I thought it was gonna blow us away. So that was one factor that played into how difficult it was. The second was we were both getting really hungry, like hangry. And that's why, well, earlier you saw in the clip, like I started to feel really weak and like I felt like I was gonna faint. And we had stopped for snacks and stuff, but I think that it just wasn't enough with how much energy we were exerting.
Which was it, like 3,000 or 2,000?
Yeah, well, based off of my Fitbit, like on total, I burned off 3,000 calories already. So.
Let's just put it this way. I gave up first, or I was about to give up first. She pushed me, and then she was about to give up. And then we both just went on it. Like. So,
the third factor for me was I hadn't really slept, so I was really tired. Like, at the point, like right before we got to the peak where we stopped and like I was eating food so that I wouldn't faint, I honestly could have just knocked out. I was just like about to fall asleep was how tired I was. And it, like, keep in mind, like this was at a spot that it was like cold and windy and it was not fun place to stop, but I really needed to stop. And then yeah, we just, I don't know, I just like honestly in my mind was just like we're so close, and as much as I want to just give up and walk back and just be like, no, like I can't do this, I was like, we're literally like right there. Like it was like maybe half a mile. It wasn't even that much. Like it was right there, but it was just
10, 15 minutes.
But it was because it was so steep that it was just like overwhelming that like I honestly was like, I don't know if I can do this. But I somehow pushed through and just did it, and I feel extremely accomplished now. So I'm so glad that we just did it.
It was a major accomplishment.
Yeah.
It's like it really tested like our will to follow through with what we say. And I think we or I definitely needed this.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I mean, that's something we were talking about when we were hiking back. Actually, it's kind of funny because when we were hiking up there, we were talking about how hiking is one of those activities that it like really tests your mind and it like really challenges you, and it tests your perseverance and your ability to really push yourself and to follow through with what you're gonna say you're gonna do. Because there was a point when, like, at the point when he was like, I don't want to keep going, I was like, you know how frustrated we would be that, like, we came all this way and we didn't do the peak that we said we were going to do?
The reason why is this, there's 2 summits. One summit we went like halfway, we had to go back down and go to the other one, and I was just, I was done. I thought that was Mount Baldy, and I was like, okay, we're going to go up there, eat for a little bit, and then come right back down, and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Nope, there's another one.
Which I get, because it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, if you've ever done like a peak, there's sometimes like where it's like a false peak and you're just like, oh, like we're there, and like you're like, yeah, we did it, and then you're like, oh shit, like this wasn't it. So I totally understand that. And like I said, like once we got closer to the actual Mount Baldy peak, like I was like, I'm done. Like, I cannot keep going. Like, I felt like my body was just giving out on me. And I was just like, no. But we did it.
Got it.
We got it. So I'm very proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
But I mean, that was your first peak. So that was crazy.
And I did it shirtless, but from the time I've known her, I've never seen her struggle that much physically. And I pushed her like on workouts, but this just like, and I was like, no, we're already here. You're either gonna come or you're not.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Like, I've never felt like that intense feeling of like just wanting to like give out and like not keep going. Like, I've never. Usually I'm like always the person that's like, no, like keep going, but this really pushed my limits. Yeah, and then hiking back was a lot easier because we ended up doing a different trail, but we were both so tired. Like, both of us felt like our legs were just gonna go out at any moment, and we were just like, it was like the last 2 miles. I was like, I cannot stop. Like, if we stop, my legs are not gonna be able to keep going. Like,
we just had to go through. Once we saw the road, and I was about to take off my hiking boots or shoes.
Yeah.
Hiking shoes, because I started having like a lot of rocks in them. But I was like, we're on the road. The car is like literally right down there. We need to walk.
Yeah.
It's really bad. That was pretty bad. But we got it.
Like, anytime that we had to even stop for like a minute because there was people coming up, my knees were literally shaking. And it was so painful. I was just like, oh my God, like my legs are gonna give out on me. Like, I'm not gonna be able to move. It was crazy. But overall, I really did enjoy the hike. Like, it was really, really tough. But overall, it was really nice. And like, the views were amazing. It was like super green, and then like the sky was super blue because it was actually really clear today. And the weather was actually pretty nice, even though it was like super windy. Sorry, I keep saying super.
It was super windy. Windy is something else, but that was really windy.
It was, yeah,
really
honestly,
windy.
like,
really windy.
I mean, I have a friend that has done this hike, and he got stuck here because of the wind, but I wasn't expecting that at all.
It hit us like right when we were like halfway up Baldy, I think.
Yeah. So anyways, but if I had to give this hike a rating, like, difficult level wise, like, I would say it was a 10 out of 10, because I have never been tested personally like that. And like I said, there was a lot of factors that played into it, but it was tough. Like, and I did Bernardino and I did Cucamonga, and I've done other longer hikes as well, but this was really tough mentally for me. What about you? Like, how would you rate this hike?
I would say it's a hard from like a 10 out of 10.
Like, difficult?
But like difficult, like extreme. I don't think I would say that. I think I would say extreme if it lasted like another like 10 more minutes. Then I would have completely given out.
It was nice. It felt, I mean, it was 12 miles, so it's not short, but it's not the longest hike I've done either, but it was definitely mentally challenging.
Seriously.
And, yeah. I mean, I want to do it again, but I definitely want to be more prepared. Yeah. Definitely. I definitely don't feel like we were prepared for it, because we kind of were just like, let's just go to Mount Baldy. I didn't think it was going to be like that, but yeah. I mean, you just never know. I mean, I think everyone has different experiences, but...
Hey, but we did it. And that was my first
definitely, point. Yeah. I think overall, just the feeling of accomplishment is amazing, so...
This tastes fucking amazing.
Yeah. And eating right now, because we were both so hungry. Like, even though we took snacks, it just wasn't enough to hold us over.
Because we were burning so much.
Yeah, you definitely... Yeah, and like I said, those energy blockers were lifesavers.
Big time.
Yeah,
Big time.
So, anyways, I think that'll be it for this video. I hope it was informative and entertaining, and yeah, it was was a good day overall, but
Yep.
I'm definitely feeling it.
Yeah.
I'm
Time
gonna
to just
be
lay down. Couch potato for sure.
I'm gonna be so dead, like not be able to move my body. But
Sunday comes, sore, and then Monday comes, it's a lot more sore. So that's gonna hurt.
yeah. So, anyways, until next time, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.